Top 10 Playboy Falls for Innocent Girl Turkish Drama Series. The Turkish television industry does not stand still and continuously produces new series to present the public with new stories to follow. Accounts that are usually about drama and romance. Let's look at the top 10 Playboy Falls for Innocent Girl Turkish drama series. For the first one, number 10, Oh Where. Ah Naridi, a movie starring Tarık Akan and Gülsen Bubikoglu, is one of Yeşilçam's most enduring works. After hearing the news, the actors who would perform in the well-known production and the series' subject were interested. So what is the plot summary for Ah Naridi? Who will the series players be? Here are the inquirers. The Ah Naridi film is evolving into a series. The series, which is anticipated to air in the summer, will be based on the Yeşilçam mythology as told in the film Ah Naridi, Oh Where Is It? The 1975 film, directed by Orhan Aksoy, starring Gülsen Bubikoglu and Tarık Akan, had a script by Sadık Endel. The 1975 presentation of the film to the public covered the following ground. Hulusi Kentmen, played by the industrialist father who sent his boys to study in Istanbul. During his raids, the father runs into problems that he never anticipated. He arrests one of his sons who dropped out of school for immoral behavior, another for cafe gambling, and a third for street protests. Number 9. I Still Have Hope. Young and stunning Umut, Gizem Karaca, works as a manicurist at one of the renowned salons. She seems innocent and pure. She resides with her mother, stepfather, 2 stepbrothers, 2 stepsisters, and her mother. Umut is responsible for only her younger brother and her mother Zaliha, Nergis Karaci, in this family. Umut's life is very similar to Cinderella's. Her stepsisters never stop being envious of her. They don't perform any housework, including cooking, cleaning, or similar tasks. Umut and her mother typically take care of the housework. Additionally, both Umut's stepfather Zafer Ali Erkazan and her stepbrother Musa Barak Altay assault her on a regular basis. Even though Zafer is the family's head, he still requests Umut's pay to buy booze. Musa, on the other hand, is a traditionalist who opposes her sisters dating anyone. Number 8. The Beauty Inside. This telenovella's narrative stays true to the formula, or to what has previously been shown in other Turkish telenovelas. If you enjoy Turkish soap operas, you should still watch this love drama. The protagonist of the story is a young dermatologist named Efsun, who resides with her father in the Turkish city of Gaziantep and enjoys a relatively unremarkable life. Efsun's past, however, is not as pleasant as one might imagine, because when she was a young child, her mother abandoned her and her father disappeared in Istanbul. Efsun discovers that her mother is ill and close to passing away after a long period of time, and she requests to visit her. Her mother sends a car with a driver named Emir to pick up Efsun and take her to Istanbul since she is also anxious to meet her daughter. Number 7. Mr.Wrong. A stunning woman, Ozgi Girl, is a public relations specialist. She is sick of having bad relationships and is unsure of her mistakes. She dedicates her entire life to her boyfriend, but she always experiences disappointment. Her most recent relationship also ends in disappointment. Ezgi plans a surprise birthday celebration for Soner, Taygun Sungar, with whom she has been dating for 3 years and plans to wed. Her boyfriend, however, has been having a love affair, she learns. Soner continues to gripe about her life even after Ezgi breaks up with her. She understands that she will always end up with the wrong man. 3 months after breaking up with her partner, she makes the decision to concentrate on her profession and strives to become a successful career woman. Ezgi learns, however, that her junior was given a promotion at work while she was penalized for her recent lack of concentration. Despite the fact that Ezgi has been employed there for approximately 7 years, she suddenly loses her job. Ezgi plans a meal at a posh restaurant to receive advice from her closest friends and to help her forget about all the negative aspects of her life. However, last-minute emergencies force her pals to abandon their plans. At the restaurant, Ezgi finds himself alone and begins to drink. She forgets what happened subsequently, but the next morning, she learns that she had spent the night at the home of the bartender she met at the restaurant. Owner of a very successful restaurant and Ezgi's assistant at the eatery, Özgür Khan Yaman, leads a messy but content existence. He is free-spirited, just like his name implies. Özgür is Turkish for free-spirited. Number 6. Love and Hate. Popular young actor Tolga Barak Yoruk is a Prince Charming for little girls. His acting career is at its pinnacle. He hails from a prosperous family and leads a happy life. On the other side, Asya, Aleda Alisan, is a young, attractive girl who lives simply with her family. She cohabitates contentedly with her mother, brother, and sisters. She is a salesperson at the mall, but wants to major in literature when she goes to college. By pure coincidence, Tolga and Asya's lives cross. Number 5. Strawberry Smell. Desmet Özdemir plays Asli, a young, attractive woman who works at a bakery and enjoys baking delectable desserts. She gets into a car accident and destroys her strawberry birthday cake as she delivers it to the customer. Barak, a well-known womanizer from a wealthy family, Yusuf Jim, is the one operating the vehicle. As soon as they cross paths, they begin talking and express a desire to never cross paths again. Number 4. Mrs. Fazilet and Her Daughters. Fazilet Hanim Nazan Kasal has spent her entire life aspiring to be wealthy but has never been successful and resides in a deplorable area. She takes over as the family's leader after her husband passes away and lives with her 2 daughters, Hazan, Deniz Baysal, and Ece, Afra Sarajoglu. Fazilet Hanim struggled to raise her girls, but she never lost heart in her desire for a better life. She begins utilizing her younger daughter Ece with the intention of turning her into an actor or model. She even disregards her daughter's education in the pursuit of this aim, as she drives her to audition after audition. Hazan, on the other hand, conceals her attractiveness since she disapproves of her mother's behavior. She works as a trainer at the gym and dresses like a man. Since then, she has never gotten along with her mother, since she holds her mother responsible for her father's passing. Hazan believes that her mother, Fazilet, does not care for her because after giving birth, her mother had to bid her dreams farewell. Hazan consequently acts obstinately, forcefully, and aggressively toward her. She makes herself the largest obstacle in the way of Fazilet's goals and lashes out at her mom for manipulating their younger sister. When Fazilet Hanim and her daughters encounter the affluent and illustrious Egemen family, their lives are profoundly altered. Number 3. Love out of spite. Hazan, on the other hand, hides her beauty since she doesn't like the way her mother acts. She dresses like a male and works as a trainer in the gym. She hasn't gotten along with her mother because she believes she caused her father's death. Because her mother had to say goodbye to her dreams after giving birth, Hazan assumes that her mother Fazilet does not care about her. As a result, Hazan approaches her in an uncompromising, pushy, and hostile manner. She positions herself as the biggest impediment to Fazilet's objectives and lashes out at her mother for controlling their younger sister. Their lives are dramatically changed when Fazilet Hanim and her daughters meet the wealthy and famous Egemen family. Number 2. Love Trap. It all depends on how skillfully you play the cards you are dealt. Kerem Alar Ertuğrul is the wealthy family's son who runs an Istanbul-based textile business. Kerem consistently falls short of his father Muhsin's Altan Erkekli standards despite being an intelligent, attractive, and unredeemable womanizer. Ayse Burcu, on the other hand, is a working-class girl who works at the same company's factory. She has a nice heart, but she is tired of the course that her life is on. As a final resort, Ayse sets a trap by telling Kerem, the son of her boss, that she is in love with him and demands that he marry her. Kerem decides to play his hand by joining Ayse's game to unseat his father as the company's leader, after realizing he has been trapped from all sides. They run the risk of becoming permanently ensnared in their own game if the strategy doesn't work. Number 1. Do Afili Ask. The charming and flirty son of the Yiğiter family, one of Istanbul's oldest textile families, is Kerem Kalgar Ertuğrul. With the startup of the family's business that is about to go out of business, he has established himself as the industry's top talent. He did, but in Muhsin's opinion, his father couldn't have been a guy, because Kerem is the one who travels, eats, drinks, and makes a poetic living by collecting honey from every blossom. Bright, lovely, and heartfelt, Ayse Yilmaz Burcu, a worker in Kerem's outlier, leads a life that is colorless and terrible under the rule of 2 elder brothers, one of whom is a despot and the other. Her only chance of escaping this life is to wed Berk Yilmaz Kunt, who has been a lover for some time. Ayse advises Berk to marry Sabri Umutkan Udabey, the wealthy child of the community, because her brothers want to marry her. Berk will vanish. That's it for today's video. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel for future updates.